team members for the national team, the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Y'all know. And also, he also led the Chan Eagles as well, assisted, right? It is what it is. So he's a man that knows his job. He's a man that's been there. And this is over 9 to 10 years, if I'm not mistaken, as the Remo Stars head coach. He's done a lot. And the current champion, please clap for him. Clap for him. And that's on period. You can't take that away. Okay, so coaches, some believe that coaches do magic and all of it. How has life been for you as a coach in general? You're 10 years as a coach, to a club here in the Nigeria Premier Football League. Generally, how has life been for you?
Well, I'm not the head coach for 10 years. I came in as an assistant to the club. Later, I was the director for youth football. I started the academy, youth system. And
that's beyond limits, though.
Yes. So, and at the point, I become the head coach. That was in 2022, during the COVID. So, and after that, in the second division, we promoted to first division. And I went to Portugal as an assistant coach.
That was when Coach now came as to relieve. He was Coach Benga Ogunmodede, yes.
Yes. So, and after a season,
you now came back.
I had to come back, and since then I've been the head coach of Remo Stars Football.
Before we went for the commercial break, we were talking about what brought you to Abuja, why you said to come say hi to us, and you mentioned that for 8 years there was no coaching licensing stuff happening in Nigeria. So now it's happening, and it's taking 7 months and how many modules? 4? This is the 4th one. Yeah. And then you said that in your class you had one time a 19-year-old, 20-year-old, because of the kind of exposure people in other countries have that we do not have in Nigeria. Let's bring it down to Africa. This drought that we experienced when it comes to coaching licensing courses in Nigeria, is it also applicable to other African countries, or in other African countries were they doing coaching licensing?
I think they are doing, because presently in Egypt they are already doing their CAF Pro license. In Morocco they are already doing their CAF. I think the second time or the third time they are doing their CAF Pro license.
So, are you supposed to just stay in your country and do, or are coaches allowed to? If you're a Nigerian coach now, would you have been able to go to maybe Egypt or to Morocco to grab this?
If you have the capacity to do
financially,
yes, you can.
Oh, it's expensive.
So, just like I told you, I did my UEFA course. It is not in Africa. It's in Europe. UEFA courses are done in Europe. Okay. I've been with the Scottish FA for over 15 years for my coaching pathway education. So that was what it means. If you have the capacity financially to do outside your country, outside your continent,
you go and do.
So be it. But normally, on a norm, it's supposed to be readily available in your country
to make it cheaper and more affordable for the coaches.
More affordable, easy planning. Some of us, for example, in the league now, I've been in the league consistently for over since 2008. Okay. Year in, year out. So, and our calendar doesn't tally with that of Europe. How do I go to
outside?
It's not easy. So. But if this align with our calendar, like we did now.
Why do we have this 80? I know you're not even the one to answer this question, but Coach, I am tempted to ask. Why was there 80 years of dryness? Why?
Well, I wouldn't know the major reason for it. Yeah. But I think there are certain things that need to, like a criteria, to be met. Maybe that were not, but luckily we have some people now that were able to meet up with it, with the NFF president, the secretary general, the technical director, the head of coaching education. That was Dr. Terry.
Terry, yes.
So they have done a good job in bringing up meeting up with the criteria. I think so.
All right. So and well, among names that were present, there's a coaching course that took place here in Abuja. We had the vice president of course, NFF, the first Vice President of NFF, Felix Anyasiago. We also had in attendance the General Secretary, Dr. Mohammed Sanu Simon, MON, Deputy General Secretary, Dr. Emmanuel Ikeme, and MPFL Chief Operating Officer as well, Davinson Uwumi, Technical Director, Austin Iguavoin, who also was present in all of it. And we had a couple of coaches, other coaches as well, who were in attendance, to this good feat, by the Nigeria Football Federation. So now we'll just make it around Nigeria football and how it has been generally. So this is out from coaching now. The Nigeria football in general, be it anywhere under 17, under 20, under 23, So how do you rate the performances of, or how would you say it has been for Nigerian football for you right now? Where do you see Nigerian football generally?
Coaches.
What has been, coaching, football.
For me, with the course now, and with the hope of bringing the hay like the president promised, and other coaching education opportunities. For me, in the next 5 years, we should be taking over coaching in the country and even in the continent.
Okay.
For me, because this is Nigeria, and we are used to. If we are given the opportunity, if we have the opportunity, the chance, we can do a lot of things. But the truth is, if these things are not available, it's difficult.
Honestly, this answer you're giving just goes to show that so many people must have even fallen by the roadside. Okay, let's say when you guys wanted to do this coaching, what do you call it? B license. The number you wear, let's say in 2020, you all just talking about it, dreaming about it, you would want for it to come to Nigeria, so you would do it. Is it the same number that you have now that you?
No.
So many people have given up.
Of course. Some have fallen in the pecking order. It's normal. I did my CAFC 2016.
Look at them.
So imagine 2016 to this time, a lot of coaches have fallen off in the pecking
Are they
order.
promising to keep? How often can it be brought to Nigeria?
Normally, I think it's supposed to be a quarterly thing. It's supposed to be.
Oh, quarterly stuff?
Yeah, normally. Max 6 months. Because it's believed that at every season there should be a review of what happened during the season, consortium of coaches to discuss what problems and challenges they come across and possible solutions. This is what coaching is all about. Genuine evaluation of what you do during the season.
Well, looking at the last question asked by Kachi, and you just also informed that it comes quarterly. So the NFF president also confirmed that his administration, intends to conduct a CAF A license coaching course before the end of his tenure, and that ends that'll be around September next year. Yeah. This is on a good course.
Honestly, I think we needed the course because imagine 80% of grassroots
coaches,
players, grassroots players in Nigeria are being trained by untrained coaches.
Exactly.
And these are the players that grew up to play the league, that grew up to play the national team. So we need this. We need our coaches. We need
trained coaches.
Pool of trained coaches.
Oh my! Okay, now
that we go down to the grassroots. I can tell you there are UEFA Pro licenses. That is the highest license. UEFA Pro licenses coaches in Europe that train under 10, under 12, under 15.
Yeah.
Because let's assume they don't have a job. They go to train. They receive. They take the available job.
UEFA Pro license.
Yes, they train. So compared to, for example, maybe in Garki, a coach that. If organizer that just finish his organizing job and just go to a field to start training.
And say he's also a coach.
And luckily there's a talented player there. He's also a coach. He win matches. But no.
That's not how it's supposed to be.
That is not the situation. That is incorrect.
With this your experience now, would you encourage young people to children.
For me, that's I am an advocate. I told you, I have a school of thought that train young coaches. I have a Jabal school of thought that train young coaches. I have a coaching academy that I groom coaches, even league coaches. I have league coaches that I mentor that are in the league presently. Yeah.
So you still encourage your people to be coaches
Of course.
Even when the environment is not I don't want to say it's not conducive, but it's as though the system is not supportive enough. Let's hope it changes.
We are the environment, and we just need to change it. We are condemned to change it.
Okay, so aside coaching now, let's come to the players and academy players, because you were talking about grassroots. Okay, so now in recent times we've witnessed academic players who has actually done something or trained or played for the academy of the clubs in the Nigeria Premier Football League being snatched by European teams, clubs, and you want to ask why can't we retain them here in the Nigeria Premier Football League? I don't want to mention names, but you know these things. So why can't we have players play in the league instead of being snatched or taken by European clubs and teams?
The biggest answer for this, as brief as it could, is economical factor.
Obviously.
That's it. $1 is 1,500 naira. So if I am his uncle and he got a deal of $2,000, he has to go.
Because you know what you remind me of?
Oh
when Kelechi Iheanacho was to Manchester City were coming for him. I think there was another club as well. I remember in my former workplace, we interviewed the father and he kept shouting, Kelechi Ngwami Awalele Man City. That is that Kelechi, his son, must play for Man City. And his own, we were trying to explain to him that if he joins Man City, he might not play. It might be difficult for him to say, Ngwami Awalele, that is that his son must play for Man City. And for him, it was from the financial angle that he was coming from.
So the economy need to be fixed. If it's fixed,
we'll be able to keep the players.
Yes, we'll be able to keep the players. It's nobody's fault. The players
not at all.
Moving out. So
not at all.
So in lieu of this, there's no consistency in our behavioral pattern. No consistency.
All right, 70095100000. Just to know that coach just breezed in to say hello. So he won't be here.
He's almost going.
He's almost leaving the studio.
I have my flight.
So he has a night flight to catch Abuja. So
maybe squeeze in one call for him.
Okay, just one call. Just say hello. Say good evening, coach. We love you for everything you do. We appreciate you. And he has said that he would advise you, because someone asked a question here that what is your advice for me as an upcoming coach, because he wants to venture into coaching. Okay, so he's saying, what do you advise him? Should he continue or maybe take a step back? Your advice for
You can't give up. You need to continue. I started coaching at 16. I was 16 when I started. Yes.
Wow.
I was 16 years old.
So you just agreed, you don't want to play football, you chose coaching?
I want to play football. Along the line, I was preparing for my...
Your knee now broke.
WAEC.
Okay.
No, I
Sorry.
I had a serious... I have appendicitis.
Okay.
So, and it become complicated. I couldn't play. So, and for me, I think not everybody will play football, but everybody can make it through football. Everybody cannot...
We must not all be on the pitch.
Make it playing football, but everybody can make it through football.
Me, I know that we're not playing now.
You are making it through football. You make sports news.
No, because some believe that you must play football to know how to be a coach.
As early as possible, I was wise enough to know I can't play again. I need to give something to football. And how? Where? Okay.
You chose coaching.
I'm good at how I think football should be played.
Just one call. Say hello to coach, and because he's about leaving the studio right now. Hello, good evening to you.
Good evening.
Yes, you're welcome to the show.
Yeah, good evening, Daniel Ogunmodede.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, so I just have a question for you. Okay, so can I go ahead?
Please.
Okay, recently your team, Remo Stars, was handed a 5-1 defeat by Mamelodi Sundowns, one of the highest defeats to a Nigerian professional side in the Champions League. And currently, your team, Remo Stars, is languishing 17th position, in the relegation zone, as it were. So I want to ask, what could be responsible for the downturn? I mean, Remo Stars is currently the champions of the NPSL, and it's very unbecoming of the champion right now to be in the 17th position of the league. So what could be responsible for the downturn, the dwindling fortunes of Remo Stars? Could it be that you're being distracted, or you're not being could it be the Super Eagles job that you're being
Okay.
All right. Coach, don't know.
Well, that's a very good question. I wouldn't know what you mean by being distracted. I've been in the national team job before I win the league. I've been appointed before I win the league. So.
Okay. The appointment had even come.
Yes, before I win the league. Secondly, against Mamelodi Sundown were better than us. They were better than us, no doubt about that. And the third question is why we
current
position on the table. Basically, well, I know it's not a good position for us, but I can tell you that we have 2 outstanding games. You need to study the table, the way you only see the position, you are not thinking of we played 11 matches while others are already in 13 games. So we have 2 outstanding home games to play.
Okay, the 2 games outstanding are home games?
Yes, home games.
Okay.
2 outstanding home games.
Okay.
If we win...
So should we count it 6 points already?
Okay, we assume.
We assume
in football. So, for sure, we'll go to maybe 2nd or 3rd. So...
All right, just so you know that Remo Stars currently sit 17 on the log. They've played 9 matches, and as coach said, they have 2 outstanding, and they are home games. So I think it's safe to say 6 points. Take it to the bank.
Okay.
I actually appreciate your concern, but this is football. Yes, this is football. Life just needs to go.
Right.
Once you just hear Coach Dan Ogunmodede, synonymous with Remo Stars. I know a lot of people would want to talk about that, but so what's brought Coach to Abuja is the coaching license, and it's being a very bad situation in Nigeria. I'm trying to explain to the fans so you know why we are sticking to this coaching thing, because for 8 years, I remember so many times I would talk with Coach Bumu here. He would get emotional and rant and almost want to break down and cry because of how painful it is that you want to do these things and you are looking at the only option you have might just be for you to go to Egypt or Morocco. And he will call the millions that are involved and will be like, Coach, how do you get this kind of money? I said, I don't have that kind of money. So you're stuck. So now they have it. You can imagine how happy they feel.
Ghana
yes.
Is $3,000. Yes. Wow. The CAF cost in Ghana is $3,000. The most of the players we are coaching now, 9 years, for the past 9 years, have not been well trained by a competent a trained
coach. Yeah.
So we need to see the root of the problem.
Do you think this coaching this coaching inadequacies is part of the reason maybe we churn out the kind of results we churn out, even when it comes to competitions? Or do you think does it affect in any way?
After the problem of the economy,
yes,
that is the biggest problem for me. For me as an advocate, after economical problem, coaching education problem is the biggest problem. If we don't fix it, it's still a cankerworm. If we don't,
you know how this is. So the teacher is not trained. That
exactly.
That's how to put it.
It's all like teaching a child to write,
but you cannot write.
You have not even taken him to school.
All right, thank you so much for your time here.
Let's allow
just
Coach
so
to
you know,
run.
in case you are just joining us, we've been with Coach Daniel Ogunmodede, the coach of Remo Stars, here with us live in
people on Facebook have been enjoying.
Yes, Facebook people have been enjoying. They've been watching Coach, seeing him. Don't forget to we see you. Don't worry, Coach. I hope you'll be here. You will come do this with us again. Whenever you're in Abuja, you are now a member, a full member of the family.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We are pleased to have you.
I watch you on Facebook with the bells,
with the shekere,
with the ginger.
All right. Thank you so much, Coach, for coming to do this with us. Yes, Abuja, I'll be right back again. Let's quickly go pay some bills.
Frenzy, bringing the game to you.